So, good evening. So, just didn't mention this, but I want to say that I'm very happy to see many old students who are around close to Italy, who live in the various countries in Europe, and also some are from far countries, able to make time to come here. Initiation, but initiation, I'm not sure whether the initiation is going to happen or not. I'm not sure. Can't say. I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee whether the initiation will happen or not. Anyway, so I'm for a retreat. Now, the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga retreat. So, which is of course, which is a extremely important practice. Not only Guru Yoga, not only that it's been Guru Yoga practice, but purifying karma, also developing wisdom. So what this retreat, what this Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice get involved is and developing the compassion and power, compassion towards number sentient beings, and power to be able to do perfect work towards all the sentient beings, like Lama Tsongkhapa himself, and then as well as wisdom. So to develop these three, which contains meditation, the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice, which has a secret meditation, that goes with the mixema, the question prayer, that which involves developing the compassion, power, and wisdom. Three very important qualities to be able to do perfect work towards sentient beings. And not only that, then there's also along with this, there's purification, and the meditations also to develop wisdom. So, as I mentioned before, with this secret meditation, that goes with the mixema, the question prayer. So developing these three qualities, the three major qualities, the Buddha, that enables to do perfect work towards sentient beings. That's because Lama Tsongkhapa himself. So that is because embodiment of all the Buddhas, the wisdom is a Manjushri, and the embodiment of all the Buddhas, the compassion is generosity, embodiment of all the Buddhas, power is Vajrapani, and Lama Tsongkhapa himself, embodiment of all three deities. So that's how with the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga it's also to develop these three important qualities of the Buddha. Develop and complete. You see. So it has that benefit, and then putting effort, say, Tullemba, how do you say? Tullemba. So voluntarily, putting effort. Wansung Guru and the Lama Tsongkhapa inseparable. Guru Yoga looking at Wansung Guru and Lama Tsongkhapa, Wansung Guru and Tsongkhapa. Wansung Guru and Tsongkhapa inseparable. So by doing this practice, able to establish the root of collections of goodness of this life, all the coming future lives, collections of goodness of this life as well as the life after this, after enlightenment. So establishes the root. All the good things, all the collection of goodness of this life, and all the collection of goodness life after this, from the after enlightenment. Then it makes the listening, reflecting, meditation practice so whatever teachings on listen and reflect to meditation practice. You see, need to do it. So see. So like I use this example. This when there was a war, I think during the President Bush's father time, when there was a war in Iraq. Anyway, so there was a missile thrown from very far on the Iraq during that time. So, yes, okay. There was I think maybe army. There was army camp or army place. I think Iraq, yeah. So anyway, those years, usually they throw from very far, and is exactly aimed on that spot. Even though so far, you see, there was just a square mark, on that. So right on top of the enemy. You see, it was aimed from long distance, and it's hit on right of the enemy. See, so that whatever listening, reflection, and practice that we do, it hits, right on the target. Our target is delusion. You see, delusion. That makes us to suffer all the time. That makes us to suffer all the time. That makes us to be get trapped in hallucination, in the cage of hallucination, whole life. From time without beginning, from beginning the samsara, you see, up to now, and that's the fundamental suffering. And you see, not recognizing that, and not then unable to free from this bondage, delusion, karma. So whatever teaching we listen to, with listening, reflecting, meditation practice, it is become very effective. It means effective to one's mind, to subdue the mind. So it hits right on the cause of the suffering, the delusion. Ignorance and attachment. This is also the sub-selection thought. Able to eliminate, pacify them. Then gradually, even the seed of delusion is able to purify, remove by extraction, remedy path. So like that, as well as the subtle departments, by extraction mind path. So so like this become very beneficial. That's Dharma study, which contains listening, reflecting, meditation practice. So very effective. So while I mentioned this, I remember that at Baksa, in Baksa, where Mahatma Gandhi was present, when India was under British control, then Prime Minister Nehru was present, and the building became Sarah Monastery Hall. Monks, 70, maybe 80 monks lived there, inside, and also monks lived outside in the courtyard, Paranto courtyard. Gandhiji was present, nuns, Kaju and Yuma nuns came, then they lived there, they became nunnery. Same building, no change, but just become nunnery like that. With all the barbed wires outside, exactly the same. So that people there, so monks, nuns living there, so refugees escaped from Tibet and living there, but not prisoners. Not labeled prisoner, not prisoner as a prisoner. However, so I did Yamantara retreat. Those my first Yamantara retreat. I didn't get to read commentary before the retreat. I read only a few pages. I didn't have text, but I borrowed from a Geshe who became abbot of Laudo monastery when I started first. The Kapan monks is a school or monastery. When I started at Laudo, very first time, so it's called Mount Everest. Mount Everest. Then I've forgotten the last part. I call it Mount Everest. I've forgotten now. Mount Everest something. School, I think. Something like that. Not a long time ago, I've forgotten even the title. They were labeled. Anyway, so this Geshe Tupten Dashi from Sarache, so learn it, especially in Vinaya, I think. That's what I heard. So he asked him to be the abbot there, gave Kitzel vows first time, and start the monk with him. So I've forgotten. I've lost my talk. Oh, Yamata retreat. This is double retreat. It's a double retreat. Anyway, Yamata retreat. So I borrowed the text from the Geshe Tupten Dashi, who became abbot Laudo for 6 months, then came down. Then he went to do 3-year Hiruka Bodhimandala retreat at Papang. Then he went down to lived Sarah for 7 years. Then he some sins. Then he passed away in Nepal. So one old Geshe from Tibet. So he had the text, so I borrowed and I read a few pages. That's it. But I didn't have the text, so I just made up. I didn't know the visualization with the mantra, you see. So I just made it up. I just created my own meditation. So you have to think something, when you recite mantra. So I just made it up. Then, but anyway, maybe, perhaps, there was, I don't remember now, perhaps maybe there's a little bit better, perhaps that maybe, visualization I made it up, but I think maybe, perhaps there was, maybe there was a little bit good motivation for retreat, maybe, but I'm not sure. So might be because that, I'm sure, but it benefited, more common interest, nothing, but it benefited, I see that benefited to the mind, after that. The blessing of the Yamata. So after that, when you read, I'm the most lazy person there, so didn't really study. So reading the Madhamida, teaching the Gombarapsal, the clear explanation, the right view, middle way view, composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. So you read before, I think, but after retreat, when you read, there's differences. So after retreat, when you read, the word has an effect on your mind. You get the feeling of the words. Before, you don't. It's kind of dry. But then after retreat, there's you see something deeper. You're feeling the words. So that's the sign of the retreat benefited. And then, say, I used to have a lot of this nighttime when you sleep, this spirit, press me down. What's it called? Interference. Very good interferences. Anyway, so I used to have a lot of that. So then after the retreat, one night that came, that happened. Then say, I think there must be the blessing of the deity. Because Nyampa means you see, making yourself near to the deity. See, in order to achieve the deity, making near. So the mantra is to see for that. So the name retreat, remember? Also, so this thing happened. So then without any effort, just naturally, that I was laying down on bed, like this. Not in the position of they lying laying that they flat way, facing up. So then, just without an effort, when this thing happened, in night time sleeping, there's a lot of mosquitoes. So then you have this mosquito net, that. So exactly the same size of my body, the Yamantaka. So that appearance. Then when that happened, that thing pressing down, used to happen many times. So immediately went off. That immediately left. So just so even just that's just a small, very small thing, but it shows some some benefit from the retreat. As because as I mentioned yesterday, Yamantaka is extremely powerful deity to perceive our obstacles. So that. So anyway, here I'm talking about Lama Tsongkhapa, but I think so I ran into Yamantaka, but just remember that. So mentioning what it means benefit to the mind, so I think that was talking that. So when you receive blessing of Guru, during the meditation, the Guru devotion, apart from those analysis and analytical meditations and trying to identify transform mind, that's Buddha, transform mind, that who see as an ordinary being, separation from Buddha. So then trying to identify the one, transform mind. And so normally, even reciting like Guru Puja prayer, Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Puja prayers or those other prayers, but then suddenly, when you do also, when you're doing these Guru devotion meditations, and also practice purification, correct merit, along with that, then suddenly you see like Guru Puja, those prayers, So another prayer you do, then suddenly you you see a very deep meaning. You feel that you haven't discovered before, that you didn't felt before, but now each of those words that you recite is very deep. It has very profound meaning, however, very rich. Very moving to one's mind. When you do the prayer like that, before you've been doing for many years, but you don't for anything. But now that you see, has a very deep feeling. You find very rich, very, those words. So sort of a sign of benefit of mind that feeling more compassion than before, feeling more less negative emotional thoughts, because more renunciation, because of more the thought of impermanence, death, so these things. So works of this life has meaning, no essence. So seeing more renunciation, more contentment, more satisfaction, and less these negative emotional thoughts that you suffer so much with that tortures you so much. These mental sicknesses that you suffer so much, so less. So those are sign of benefiting to one's mind. Your practice is benefiting to your mind. So listening, reflecting, meditation practice is benefiting to your mind. So things that you are so attached before, now you don't. Now you feel no meaning or no essence. The kind of mind is become very easy. Mind become very free. Mind become very free. Very healthy, happy, peaceful. So that you become become more independent. Before you are so much taking refuge to these objects of delusions. You see, object of desire. So you see, not free. So now you are free. See, if not I don't mean actually liberated. Not actual total liberation, but some kind. You see, so there's no clinging. You are free. You are liberated. You're independent. You see that. However, and then by doing Lama Tsongkhapa, Guru Yoga practice, there was root Guru and Tsongkhapa inseparable. Then you don't get you are unable to hunt by interferences. Free from that. And then particular you don't receive harm from you are protected from the spirit as those different types of spirit, like spirit king, those harms, then Zen, and those spiritual Zen, those harms, then as well as Nagas harms, and then paralysis, they saw, then then upper spirit possession, upper one, middle one, beneath one. So they are like this, the Nagas, the landlord, things like that, beneath one. So the middle one, the spirit king and Zen, those spirit possessions. And then the upper spirit possession is Sa, causing the paralysis. Of course, there is a physical explanation about blood clotting in the things like that. But there's more things. There's more conditions which are not aware, and then there are other conditions that the spirits who are conditioned. Of course, main causes was on karma, but besides the physical I think blood clot or these things, but there's other conditions that makes true these things. The physical change, which is not for good, but for causing death or harm to the life. So so there are the stories how the Saturn you don't experience these things, and then all your whatever you're desiring, whatever wish you have, can succeed exactly whatever you wish. So that's number 50. Then benefit. Then so number 60. Especially then what with this Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice, this. It is said that even you practice for 1 month, practice this retreat, or even just doing the practice every day, a month like that, that one can. It is common experience by people that you can develop wisdom, great wisdom, say clear wisdom, cool wisdom, profound wisdom, as well as the debating wisdom, wisdom to expand Dharma, and writing, wisdom, things like that. So that's one special thing. With the other Guru Yoga, it doesn't have maybe the Mandisha Guru Yoga, but generally doesn't have this meditation to develop wisdom. Then number 7, by doing Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, this practice, then one special thing about its benefit is that from life to life, it is without doubt that you will meet Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching, that you without doubt you will definitely meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching from life to life, and that's the most important thing. So if one didn't become enlightened in this life, then very important to meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching again next lives. If we didn't get a complete path, or then next lives to meet again the Lama Tsongkhapa teaching and the gurus who are qualified to teach Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching. So this Guru Yoga practice has this and this to meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching again is the extremely important thing, because this is the clearest explanation of Buddha's teaching, as I often say, and you see, as I mentioned already the first day when I came here, so so one get very clear, understand, from unmistaken clear explanation, teaching, then one get clear understanding, then unmistaken the practice one is able to do, then unmistaken clear, unmistaken realization, infallible realization one is able to achieve. So without taking much time, so with the wrong realization, with the wrong understanding, wrong explanation, wrong understanding, wrong practice, then it takes a long time to complete path. Something not clear. So here there's no problem with that. So very easy to achieve enlightenment. So therefore we have to pray. One of our daily life prayer should be to meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching in all the lifetimes. So that then number 8, that then even when the death comes, end of this life, even when the death comes, then to be born in this, able to be born in the Lama Tsongkhapa's pure land or Metteyya Buddha's pure land, Bodhicitta, in this pure land, you see. And then, as I mentioned before, also there's a meditation for purification with these Kriya, so there's so much benefit during this Kriya practice, is special. Then you see the Kriya practices that so that so therefore so basic meditation is the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga. So if one can, of course, there will also teachings, I can't say every day, but I don't want to say every day. don't want to promise every anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, so there will be also commentary or teachings. Many more mumblings. Then say, so whether you like it or not, there will be many more mumblings. So they what you want here doesn't want to hear. Anyway, so they say. So the meditation Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, and of course with the Lamrim, doing Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice with the Lamrim, like that. So it makes a very fruitful life. Say. Very worthwhile. So the basic retreat away from, say, negative actions in the body, so killing, stealing, sexual conduct. Then retreat away from the very fundamental retreat, basic retreat, should be then the telling lie, harshly speaking, telling lie, and saying words which hurt others. Anyway, when you hear, even though it is said nice way, but if it hurt to somebody, if it is intended to hurt, but it's said very nice way, presented very nice way, but with the motivation to hurt, and also it does hurt. So if it hurt, then I think then if it hurt the person's mind, the person wouldn't like it, the word, anyway, how it is presented. So anyway, so telling lies, harsh speaking, then say slandering, then say so as mentioned, Lamrim with negative thoughts, you see. So then gossiping, say that with the attachment, clinging to the slime, then talking things which doesn't, see, which doesn't benefit the mind. Particular, it was affect-arise, anger, attachment, ignorance, like that. Then, as much as possible, also the retreat away from covetousness, ill will, heresy. So these, to pay attention to practice mindfulness and pay attention to karma. Pay attention to the karma. So that's the foundation. So we retreat away from these. Retreat away from negative karma, body, mind. That so then if we retreat, if we So if we keep our mind in the renunciation, which means retreating away from attachment, and if we keep the mind in bodhicitta for the benefit of others, cherishing others, then we are retreating away from self-cherishing thought. If we are keeping our mindfulness, the truly existent appearance in our action object phenomena, how they exist, what they are, and how they exist, is a existence in mere name, merely imputed by the mind. But right after our mind merely imputed, right after your mind merely imputed, it appears back. Next second, it appears back to your hallucinated mind that are totally contradictory, opposite. They don't appear back to you, merely labeled by mind. Instead, this is how it should happen. This is how it should happen. After your mind merely imputed these phenomena, it should appear back to you next second. When it appears back to you next second, it should appear back to you merely labeled. But that doesn't happen to us. That doesn't happen until we become enlightened. Until we have removed the subtle negative imprint left by the concept of true existence. Grasping the true existence. So until we remove this completely, we have this hallucination, whatever phenomena appears to us, except when we are in being and that we're in equal meditation, except that those durations. So therefore, the way right after the mind immediately imputed, the way things appear back to you, and you believe, and your mind, and we allow our mind to believe that is true. So that is the gaccha. That is the object. That is the object. That is the object to be. That is the object to be reputed. Object of reputation or reputed. So we practice mindfulness. That which is gaccha is gaccha. That which is object to be reputed is object to be reputed. That which is hallucination is a hallucination. Recognizing that is hallucination, that which is hallucination. Then, when you practice that mindfulness, then there's no clinging, there's no grasping onto it, there's no grasping, there's no holding on to it. That is true existent object. See, I action object. A true existent ugly object, and get angry. True existent beautiful object, then get attached. True existent indifferent object, ignorance. So, or the mindfulness as a, or the mindfulness that the personal skill view, the very extremely subtle dependent arising, that how everything has a action object, everything everything that merely imputed by mind, existing in name. However, so other practice mindfulness in this, in the daily life, or the so again here, then grasping, holding on to that doesn't happen. That which is the fundamental problem of our life, from where all the negative emotional thought, the painful negative emotional thoughts, the desire and anger, not a sickness, not a pain of mind, another sickness, pain of mind, anger, and all those others, jealous mind. So all the delusions were cannot. There's no base to rise. So those wrong concepts, all those hallucinated mind. So it makes you free from the physical can arise. So or looking at the empty, as it is empty. So however, whichever way one thinks, it brings in your heart what it is empty. So that's what you get. That's the essence of what you get. What feelings inside your heart, conclusions is empty. So whichever way you meditate. So however, as well as Guru devotion, retreating in Guru devotion, especially here, Lama Tsongkhapa, the main retreat is the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga meditation. So mind living in Guru devotion. So they retreat away from the most harmful, the greatest obstacle to achieve happiness for oneself. Including this life happiness, then happiness, future life, liberation from samsara, enlightenment, everything. So to greatest obstacle to achieve all this happiness. So thought of mistakes towards Guru, heresy, anger, that thought that seeing the Guru has mistakes. So having delusion, having suffering, mistakes in action, all that. See, so total mistakes towards Guru. Say the ordinary thought towards Guru. So ordinary thought means looking at it ordinary, which means that definition of ordinary is having mistakes. So when you see mistakes, you see ordinary. So that. So when the mind is kept not only during meditation, but even the break time, even the break time from sitting meditation, the Guru devotion, the analysis and fixed during analytic meditation, and after that fixed meditation, holding the devotion, looking at it, Buddha, seeing Buddha. When that is generated, then you're holding you keep your mind in that nature, see, in that state, in the devotion. You see, do fixed meditation, so holding that devotion towards Guru. So fixed meditation. After the analytic meditation, then able to transform your mind into Guru Yoga. Yoga, the devotional mind, by seeing the Guru and Buddha oneness. You don't see separate, but you see one. So when you see one, then that mind seeing one is the devotion. Devotional mind. So devotion comes from that. So that time, then your mind becomes Guru Yoga. Lama Nanjur. So that time your mind becomes Lama Nanjur, or the Guru Yoga. That time. So when the mind becomes Guru Yoga, that helps, you see, when your mind is retreating, by keeping the Guru Yoga, by becoming Guru Yoga, you retreat away from the total, non-devotional thought to the Guru, the ordinary thought to the Guru, which is that which is heaviest, that heaviest obstacle for all to which all the happens after enlightenment, all the realization. So, to succeed all the happiness for oneself after from this life after enlightenment, and to cause all the happiness to others who are numberless, happiness from this life to cause a success of helping helping others, causing happiness this life up to enlightenment, causing happiness future lives, causing ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, causing enlightenment to others. So, for you to cause all this happiness to numberless sentient beings, as I mentioned last night, who is the most kind, most precious one, from whom you receive all your past, present, future happiness, realization, enlightenment, everything. Then, as I mentioned yesterday, from where all the Buddha Dharma Sangha comes. So, I mentioned yesterday that the sentient is more precious than Buddha Dharma Sangha. I mentioned yesterday. So, how they are the most precious one. So, so this, mind living Guru Yoga retreats away from those negative thoughts to Guru. Not only that, you see, it helps to retreat away from negative actions of body, negative actions of speech, negative karma of mind, things like that. And then mind living in the renunciation, retreating away from attachment, then and that also helps, to able to retreat from negative karma of body, speech, mind. Then same, what's called bodhicitta, and like you said, you see, they all help to retreat away to, you see, to always actions of one's body, spirit, mind in virtue are retreating away from those other negative karma which I mentioned before. So living mind in Lamrim, three principal aspects of path enlightenment naturally helps to retreat away from those negative karmas which I mentioned. So then of course there's Tantra retreat. Of course, practicing pure thought and pure appearances. That oneself as deity, then deity, Lama Tsongkhapa, then plus the mandala and the other significance into deity, then the enjoyments are purest enjoyments. When you become Buddha, the purest enjoyment what the Buddha experiences, then you visualize now that purified body into deities for the body, purified place into mandala, then purified, the action into Buddha's, when you become enlightened, the actions, liberating sentient beings, purest action, the purified action into action of the deity, then the purified enjoyment of the result time when you become in the purest enjoyment when you become Buddha, then the Buddha says purest enjoyment. So that however, by giving the mind a pure thought, pure thought, making it pure thought and pure appearance. So pure appearance after by transforming into pure appearance, or they say stop the ordinary, the impure appearance, and then practice the pure appearances. Then from that you're able to generate a pure thought. So that's retreating away from the impure appearance and impure thought. So as far as the Sikha mantra, the fundamental practice of the Sikha mantra, so that retreat, you see. So that's so that's just brief. That's just brief, normally what retreat means, and of course there are other explanations. There are other explanations. We have more things, however. So but these are the very essence or very fundamental main ones. So what makes a quick path to enlightenment? How does Tantra, the sacred mantra Vajrayana, become a quick path to enlightenment? So here, as I mentioned before, as it is mentioned in the section in the preparation, causing the disciple to generate happiness to practice Tantra, the secret mantra Vajrayana. So it says by visualizing mandala that it purifies many 10 millions of eons of negative karma just simply by visualizing deity's mandala. So so each time So each time when we do sadhana of the deity, you see, there is the practice to maintain the path. Harmonized or similar to the four purified result. So the purified place the mandala deity. So that which is the appearance of the deities, the pure wisdom. Each time we do sadhana, there is for one practice the path. Harmonizes, similar to the result time. Therefore, the four purified result. So every time when we do sadhana, so there is a visualization of deity's mandala. So every time, when we do sadhana, it purifies so many 10 millions of eons of the karma. So it's so powerful. You see, that meditation technique is so powerful. You see, just visualizing the meditation, visualizing the deity's mandala. So that's how. But you see, they stop the impure appearance of the place that we have now. Then we visualize what the purified place, the mandala. They say what you're going to achieve in the future when you become Buddha. So you bring that now. You visualize that it happened. You visualize now as it is happened now. So that. So during Dharmakaya meditation, you see, you think this is the result time Guru deities extra holy man Dharmakaya. So you hold divine pride. Similar, the mandala, you see, you visualize mandala, and this is the result time. You see the purified place, the mandala. You see. So when you become Buddha, the mandala is the purified place. So that. So then the pure the actions. So holding divine pride, that when you become Buddha, that purified action, you see, as it happened now. So by generating a syllable, first purify oneself. The ordinary I and the other ordinary, see the truly existent I, purified in emptiness. Then you see, wisdom understand that. into then syllable, then you send beings to other sentient beings, purify the 6 realm sentient beings. The suffering cause, the defilement, and the enlightened them. Then also when you become say, then after when you become deity, also you send beings to sentient beings. For example, during the recitation mantra, this is one of the basic meditation, and also other times. After yourself become deity, then you send beams and purify the sentient beings, purify their defilements, liberate them from all the suffering cause, and enlighten them in that deity. So like that. So this is what you do when you become. This is what you actually do when you become the deity. When you actually achieve the deity, that so in every second, but even with the beings, emitting beings purify number, unimaginable sentient beings, liberate them from suffering. Purify their mind, liberate them from suffering, bring them bring them in happiness, not only temporary but ultimate happiness. So even each being, even one being, they liberate so many sentient beings. So when one becomes Buddha, that one will actually say. So that is actually happened, then that one will visualize now as it is happening. So by doing this practice, maintaining the path that harmonizes or similar to the resultant, they say, purified the action. So one collect impossible merits. It is said more merits one collect by this practice. Then the what is the Plan Sutra, the Tonglen practice, taking other sentient beings' sufferings and giving one's own happiness merits to others. So more merit one collect. Then Tonglen practice, the Explained Sutra. So by this, also then quick path to enlightenment. So every time when we do sadhana of deity, this practice there, so we collect unconceivable merits and become the much closer to enlightenment. Then there's when we practice the path, they were similar to the resultant purified the enjoyment. Everything in the nature of the great bliss. That they completed, nothing more developed, complete bliss. So that so then by visualizing that now that it has happened, then that one collect, you see, inquisitive merit and become say quick part and become say that makes teaching Martin Kuga. Then say develop it makes to develop the transcendental wisdom of non-dual bliss and oneness. So whenever we have sense enjoyment, by you see stop ordinary appearance and we practice the resultant purified enjoyment, you see, and then as it happened now, then that doesn't allow the sense enjoyment and become say a cause of samsara. That enjoyment becomes say unsustainable as a shortcomings of samsara, and so it only develops the Anuttarayoga Tantra path, transcendental wisdom and non-dual blissfulness. So this is like atomic a bomb. It so powerful. It seizes so powerful to seize the department, the dualist view. So the imprint seat of this department, you see. So we as the quickest way to purify, to seize the department and the dualist view, and so that's how we become quick path to able to achieve enlightenment quickly. See, by practicing Tantra, how it becomes quick path to achieve enlightenment. So that the body, so they stop the ordinary appearance of the body. Then practice, visualize the result time purified, the complete purified holy body, the deity. One visualize now as one is achieved. So that meditation becomes very powerful to purify the department and to collect unconsiderable merits. Each time when you do that, so each time when you do sadhana, so we are practicing that. The resultant complete purified body, the deity's holy body. So that the other reason that it becomes quick path to enlightenment, the practicing Tantra, the sexual mantra bhajana. So in the Paramediana, the Mahayana, the Sutta, you practice method of wisdom cooperatively, but there's no method mentioned. One mind practicing, one mind unified method of wisdom. So recently in Mongolia, Gyabji Rinpoche mentioned during the initiation, meaning of unification is two become one. Two become one. I use the word unified. So I think that's correct. As Rinpoche explained. So sometimes I was translating the Bodhi Mandala, Hiruka Bodhi Mandala. Sadhana, what did I say? With Michael Parrot. Michael Parrot. It's not a bird parrot. It's not a bird parrot. It's one American guy. Michael Parrot. So he has all the materials. His own form, which is a commentary, Hiruka Bodhi Mandala, and then he has the measure, which is Hiruka Bodhi Mandala commentary, and few. He has a teaching of Bodhi Mandala few, and is supposed to, he's waiting for somebody to help him to go over somebody who knows Tibetan. So I start to help the sadhana. So lineage lamas, that's done. The sadhana reached up to the three purification. When he reached that, I got so excited, and that's so didn't finish up, didn't get continue after that. So anyway, so there was we're discussing about the one mind, Tapish Sundel. You see. So he was saying maybe you should not use unified because it means what is it? Because it means become one. So to use some other word, not unified. So I was using unified. So anyway, so according to Rinpoche recently explained Mongolia initiation. Fortunately, I think that the term that I used, unified, seems to succeed. So in the but in Tantra, that in the Mahayana primary path, there is no one mind practicing method of wisdom unified. But practice is a separate mind practice method of wisdom. Not one mind practice method of wisdom, but a separate mind practice method of wisdom. So here one mind practice method of wisdom. So that is what one fundamental method what makes Tantra practice six mantra bhajana quick to reach enlightenment, very quick to remove the defilements. So here the purified result that is holy body when we do this meditation. This noise sounds like that we're in a boat, that we're in the big ship, big ship or ship, in a big ship. So they were in a big ship, going like this. With all these noise, maybe we're traveling by ship to enlightenment, to Yamata's enlightenment. Anyway, so here, so purify the ordinary eye. The impure appearances in that you see that you see ordinary, and the truly existent, other ordinary truly existent I. Then so wisdom seeing that emptiness. Then that will wisdom in the experience nature or the experience very pleased that manifest interpreted meaning so that which is definite meaning of the deity, then interpreted as a manifest interpreted meaning deity is a form. However, so that wisdom, say your mind, that wisdom, say focus on the pure form, the deity's holy body. At the same time, while it's focused on the deity's holy body, at the same time, the aspect of the holy body that it has no nature. So in Tibet, it says number rangshimeba. So the aspect of the deity of the body, that it has known that that it has no nature. But here it's talking about, it's not talking, this nature relates to the truly existent. You see, so that wisdom, the focus on the deity's holy body, but understanding that aspect of the holy body which appears truly which appears existing by nature or from its own side or truly existent, that wisdom seeing that is not true. Seeing that is not true. Seeing that is non-existent. So, seeing that is non-existent. Discovering, realizing that is non-existent. So here, that one mind, wisdom, you see, focus on the deity's holy body is a method. Then understanding that is empty, is that it doesn't have true existence, that it doesn't have nature, the truly existent nature. That is, understand that it's empty. So that is, wisdom. So one mind practicing together, that's wisdom. So this one mind, this wisdom, focus on the deity's holy body, which is a method, that become preparation for the illusory body. And then the understanding that's empty, the aspect of the body, that the deity's holy body, has no nature, has no true existent nature. However, that's empty. You see, so that it become preparation to achieve clear light. So you see, as you one mind practicing those two with wisdom, so that become the cause, the preparation, the completion path, clear light, the illusory body. Then being this one mind practicing method cause to achieve illusory body. Practice wisdom cause to achieve clear light. But one mind practicing together, then they become cause to achieve completion path, unification of those two, clear light and illusory body. Then at the same time, the one mind practicing method wisdom, it creates plant seed, it creates cause to achieve Dharmakaya. So this one mind practicing, say, your wisdom is practicing, focusing on the deity's holy body, will cause to achieve result as a result time, then the deity's holy body, and then at the same time understanding the aspect of the deity's holy body is empty, they become cause to achieve the Dharmakaya, the holy mind, deity's holy mind. That one mind practicing those two together, unified those two, method wisdom, then become cause of unification of the result time, the holy. Yeah, those two. See, a little bit of mind. So that. So you see. So when if you do correctly, if you do correct meditation, when we do that, when we visualize deity, so if you do perfectly or correctly like this, with so one mind, practicing method wisdom, see, so this way, then visualizing deity, so this, so this brings oneself to enlightenment. Like a vehicle, car or airplane, the vehicle brings you by being in that, that carries you to the place where desirable place where you wish to be. So similar. So here, so when we do the practice, when we do the Tantra practice, visualizing the result time to be purified body, the deity's holy body. So practicing with this one mind, the way it's done is one mind practicing this methodism, unified. So this so powerful. To quickly seize the defilements. So it brings very quickly to enlightenment. So therefore this is so Vajrayana. So Vajra inseparable of two. Inseparable of two. Inseparable. Vajra means inseparable. What means it's like two. So there's no way to to point in inseparable what. So so method wisdom, what one practicing, see, in the part of the method wisdom. So so this becomes Vajra. So when you do this, when the meditation of the deity become like this, perfect, then it become Vajra. So your mind become Vajra that time. Then become Yana because it carries you to enlightenment. So Vajrayana. So similar when we visualize the mandala of the deity, also same that is also same your own mind, the wisdom, focus on the mandala, but understanding that's empty. That same mind. And so again here practicing it's unified those two. So again here become Vajra and Yana. So same with the resultant, the purified enjoyment, and those time also same. So the one mind, she unified those two, and then become Vajra, Niyana, that brings to, that ceases deformity, brings to enlightenment, so that so this is where this is this skill not mentioned, not revealed in Sutra, Paramedian path, the mana, so only in Tantra. So the same, Kriya Tantra, Charya Tantra, Anuttarayoga. See here is the same. There's one mind, whatever practice one does in Tantra, that one mind unified of those two materialisms is the same. The mind into that wisdom into as say simultaneous bliss. Or that one is the specialty of the high Tantra, not mentioned the raw Tantra. Also that as it mentioned Tantra, that the worm born from the wood, but then that eats wood. Worm that born from the wood, but it eats the wood. So in that way, in that manner, therefore, the four class of Tantra happened. For these four methods to achieve enlightenment. So the practitioner so when self-generated into deity, then you see appearance of one's wisdom, you see. The wisdom mother, goddess, or the wisdom mother, appearance of one's wisdom, by looking at it, by looking at it, the attachment by looking at it. Able to utilize the path to achieving that. But not the attachment by touching the goddess or the wisdom mother, the appearance of wisdom, that in attachment rising by touching, so but unable to utilize in the path to achieving enlightenment. So and not also the attachment which arises the goddess of the wisdom mother, appearance was wisdom that by smiling unable to utilize that attachment, it was stronger, there's in the path to enlightenment, in the path to achieving enlightenment, and also in this without the sexual union, then attachment arises that is much stronger, so unable to utilize that in the path to achieving enlightenment. Then for that one, then revealed the Kriya Tantra path. Then there's so who is able to utilize attachment, rising the appearance was wisdom, the wisdom mother, which is smiling, so able to utilize that attachment in the path to, so which is stronger than before, in the path to achieve enlightenment, but not the last two other attachments, unable to use in path. So for the one, Kriya Tantra and Charya Tantra path to that. So then, then the one who was practitioner was more capable, more merited, more capable with the attachment rising by touching to the wisdom mother, the appearance was more wisdom. They able to utilize that in the path to enlightenment, but not the attachment, rise, the strong attachment rise, the such union with the wisdom mother, the appearance was more wisdom. That so that to that practitioner, the Untitled Tantra is revealed. Then the fourth one, that who has so much merit and she was much, who has that high capacity to see attachment rising. The sexual union that the goddess, the mother, utilizing path to enlightenment, and then Anuttarayoga Tantra path is revealed to that. So, however, so this is how the four classes of Tantra happened. So the purpose of practicing, that so this tantric path, this four class Tantra has taken that utilizing this attachment to meditate on the tantric path, however, meditate on the meditation on emptiness, and then through that, then one is able to cease the attachment by developing this realization and the emptiness. Then able to cease the attachment. In the case of Tantra, so the Tantra with mental bliss one is so it's developed to condition the attachment. Then that's develop that, but it sees the attachments, the delusions. Then ceases even the subtle, the negative imprint, not only the disturbing thought, obscuration, but even the knowledge obstruction, or the obstruction to the omniscient mind. So even the subtle departments, they're able to cease quickly. So like atomic bombs, so powerful. So like this, able to achieve enlightenment. So like this, able to achieve. But by practicing raw Tantra, I'm able to achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. By practicing high Tantra, then one is able to achieve full enlightenment in a brief lifetime of distance time, within some number of years. So for therefore, the how Tantra is a quick path, and able to achieve enlightenment, quick and quicker, so that so that only can happen on by taking the great initiation. So the door, because receiving the great initiation, there is a plan, seed of the four kayas, the four initiation. So great initiation, the Tantra, which is the four initiation, that plant seed of the four kayas. So this is the door to this is the door to enter in the Tantra. Not the door into the path, but door into Tantra. Refuge is the door into the